Alright, so today I got a little bit of a refeed. I'm 3 weeks out. I just did my cardio. I did 45 minutes this morning. Just got back. So I'm just going to show you a little bit of what the refeed is. It's just, today's a little bit different, as in I've had refeeds in the past, but it's just been higher carbs. Today we're actually doing higher fats and higher carbs, which is kind of cool. So my first meal is actually 8 ounces of flink, which I had cooked a day or so ago. So I'm just going to heat that up. As you can see, the kitchen is a mess still. We're still working on finishing it. And then 80 grams of oats. This is actually a scooper from Pro Notes, which I use all the time. It actually is half a cup, so it helps. A little trick too for your oatmeal. A lot of people, it always boils over. So what you do is you set it at 50% of the power level. So a normal power level is 100. Just change it to 50, and it's not as strong, and it'll actually cook slower, so it won't boil all over. This flank I actually just grilled with salt and pepper. That's literally all that's on it. Then I'll add some hot sauce, and that'll be meal one. So just very, very light amount of coconut oil sprayed in there, minimal, because there's still fat in there. This is just really to heat it up. Using my gluten-free oats. Later on, I got to grill some more flank, cook some more chicken. We're gonna do potatoes. I ran out of the Trader Joe's almond butter, which I really, really like, so I got this one from Target, Simply Balanced. It's just roasted almonds, nothing else. It's not too bad. Then I'll have my Animal Way post-workout, my Atomic 7 during my workout. I have no idea what the macros are. I don't really care. I just know that I'm getting a lot more food, and I'm pretty excited about it. So, with our new kitchen, well, with our old kitchen, we had supplements everywhere, as my wife does work out as well. So, we just kind of put supplements wherever we could fit them in. And that was part of our idea of designing the kitchen. So, over here, this is pretty cool. This is a big pull out. Got all of, it's basically a pantry that pulls out. So it's really good storage. Got our good stuff up there. And then over here is actually our supplement cabinet. So just kind of everything we need. This pulls out. I have all of my extra vitamins in there. This pulls out. Got whey. Just basically everything we need right here. Real simple, real easy to get to. And that's it. That's the supplement cabinet. Meal one, oatmeal, flank. I always add cinnamon. I like cinnamon. And then I really don't use much artificial sweeteners at all. I don't like diet sodas. I don't really drink anything like that. If I'm having a soda, it's going to be fully leaded because it's good. That's the best way to have it. But in oatmeal, I do Truvia. I just think it tastes a little bit better. Even if I have coffee, I really don't like artificial sweeteners in my coffee, so I don't have that. I know a lot of guys do the Walden Farms, and coming from a culinary background, it really scares me because I have no idea what the hell it is. I don't know how you make chunks of blue cheese in that dressing when there's 0 calories, 0 everything. I don't know what the hell it is, so I'll pass on that. So salt for bodybuilders is very, very important. This is infused sea salts. I'm not even sure how I found it, but I ordered samples of them, and it turns out that the lady who makes them moved to Florida, and she's from my hometown, and it's awesome, awesome salt. It's called Saltopia, and this is the sample package. They're kind of crazy, but each one is numbered, and they're all infused with something different. We had a rosemary one that was absolutely amazing. This looks like caraway seeds, maybe some oregano. I think this is just a pink sea salt, Himalayan sea salt. So a lot of cool ways to change your food as well. Oh, there we go. This was a sample that she sent us because she thought it was really cool that we were from Tom's River too. Another thing that I noticed was she handwrites notes to everybody that orders. I think that's absolutely amazing. Customer service in any industry is going to be key, and she definitely has a customer for life. So this is how the bigger ones come when you don't buy a sample. So this one's applewood smoked sea salt. It smells a little bacony, but very good, very cool. And it's just the ingredients are sea salt, smoked sea salt. So I'm just going to roast some potatoes. I washed these already. You always want to wash any vegetable that comes from the ground simply because it's going to have dirt on it. So potatoes, carrots, beets, anything like that. Lettuce, you definitely want to wash that. So I'm not really going to do anything crazy. Just kind of cut them. Alright, so today I'm using, it's a blend of garlic, onion, and brown mustard with the salt. It smells pretty good. I think it'll go good with potatoes. We have a friend. Hey. This Philly was a rescue from Philadelphia, actually. She was found in a cardboard box when she was three weeks old. Super malnourished. She needed a home. My wife and I had never wanted a cat. We never had a cat. We didn't know what to do with a cat. But she desperately needed a home, and we both love animals. So we brought her in, and she's 3 years old. She's super, super tiny still, and she's very scared of a lot of things. Her heart is racing right now. She wants to go. But we love her. She's little. She's scared. Alright, so grill's at 500, so nice and hot. We turn it down a little bit to medium. Another big misconception that a lot of people do that unfortunately a lot of times ruins their grill is they clean the grill directly after they cook. So it's real clean for the next time you do cook. Problem with that is if it rains, if it's not covered all the time, when you have bare metal, and because it's so clean, you're more susceptible to rust. So what you're actually supposed to do is clean it right before you cook. So I grilled, today is Saturday, I grilled on Thursday, I believe. I didn't clean it after I grilled, so there's still stuff on there, but I'll clean it now so it's nice and clean for me now. And then after I cook today, I'll leave it, and it's like a protective barrier almost, so you don't get any rust. A lot of people, they want to clean it right away, which I understand. You want to have a clean grill, but in the long run, you're actually hurting your grill. So for flank, we're actually just going to throw it straight on. A little pepper, a little salt, and then chicken. I did chicken tenders today, tenderloins. I've been switching it up. I've been doing ground turkey for a while, but I just kind of got sick of it. So I did breasts for a while. Now I just figured I'd do some tenderloins. So quick hit of that. Seasoning of choice today, I went with the McCormick Perfect Pinch Asian. This smells pretty good. It's a blend of garlic, sesame, sea salt, green onions, ginger, chili pepper. So, sounded good. I don't know. I'm at the point where I don't really care what it tastes like, what I'm eating. I just want food. You want to cook it about 75% on one side, flip it, then another 25%. You don't want to cook it like a little bit and then flip it, a little bit, flip it back. You don't want to keep flipping it. One flip, you're good. So we should be done. I always like to check it. So take a knife, or I use these. I just kind of cut down the middle. Not too culinary-esque, but it works. So good. I always like to cook it a little under. I believe Dusty Henshaw talked about that. He likes flank a lot too. You cook it a little under, and then when you microwave it to actually eat it, it cooks a little bit more, and that way it's not dried out. So we got some good chicken here. Okay, protein's cooked, so I'm actually going to portion everything out now. I need 2 7-ounce meals of chicken, so I'll do that first. I like to cut my stuff smaller simply because I'm on the go a lot on the weekends, so a lot of my meals are eaten cold, so it's just easier to eat them that way instead of taking big ass bites out of chicken breast. For today, I need 2 more meals of flank. Same thing, 7 ounces. This one's light. My new countertops, she'll kill me if I stain them, so gotta make sure those are clean. So next up would be our carbs. Potatoes are still cooking, they got 7 minutes left, but the chicken meals are actually getting rice. So we can throw that in. right on the money. 140 grams there. I think the bags themselves are 210, the whole thing. So I was having 70 grams one time a day, so that makes sense. So I took 70 grams out of that. So this one I'm gonna have to just take out 140, and I'll have 70 left. This actually also gets, which I'm excited about, the almond butter. Maybe gross to some of you. Once again, I don't really care, because in prep, sometimes things just taste much better when you mix them together. So, both of these chicken meals get 16 grams of almond butter. Almond butter is very easy to overindulge in, simply because it tastes so good in prep. A lot of people tend to eat more than they should, and you don't realize how much fat you end up consuming. That was 16 grams, a very, very small amount. I always suggest measuring your fats for that reason. If you try to just take a tablespoon of it and throw it right in your mouth, you're definitely going to be having way too much fats. Alright, potatoes are done. So, 250 grams. Sounds like a ton, but it's not that much. A lot more than I'm used to, so I am very happy. So you've seen meal one, and then this will be the rest of the refeed for the day. Eggs and egg whites with some peppers and onions. That'll be my last meal. Animal whey will be my post-workout. Chicken and rice with almond butter. Chicken and rice, almond butter. Steak and potatoes, steak and potatoes. Tomorrow, I'm going to do the exact same thing.